Tommy, you can start the music.
We're going.
You were late on that one. You really were.
Well, I was trying to bring up the picture here.
And we're calling Robert Garcia.
Hello.
Hello, is this Robert?
This is he.
Robert, how are you? Welcome to today's episode of the Fish Story Podcast. We're bringing happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And fishing is therapeutic for a lot of people, and for others, it's just a ton of fun.
Or just like
Yes,
me,
sir. Yes, sir.
Or just like me, I'm tons of fun because I'm a fat guy, so it's okay.
I was looking at you when I said
I know
tons
you
of
were.
fun.
I know you were. I was
On that one.
It's more like a ton and three quarters now.
a ton and 3/4 now.
Well, welcome to the show. You were chatting with us live last week,
Yep.
and you had a good fish story for us, and you sent in a couple of photos. But you know what? I've only
Did
had
you get started already?
I've had only a few drinks.
Oh my gosh!
I only had a few
hilarious.
drinks,
Out of
and
one
so
beer.
Photo.
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 I knew you were gonna sing that because I've done that before, and Tommy breaks out. And who's that? Boy George?
I don't know who the heck that is.
Stu Studio?
No,
Is that-
it's
is
Phil
that-
Collins.
Phil Collins? Oh, it is Phil
No, Boy
Collins.
George.
Okay.
Boy George, that's what you listen
No,
to.
you had a Boy George song that you were singing for me. I forget what it was. Because you were like, I said
don't
something.
remember.
Okay, well, let's not ruin this podcast
Yeah,
by
let's not do that.
doing Boy George stuff. So, welcome to
Moron.
today's episode. The podcast setup is where you caught the fish, the bait that you were using, and the size of the fish. So I believe you were in a fishing tournament, and you did
Yes, sir.
You did quite well. So we want to hear that fish story. You could introduce yourself and anything you want to say about that, and just let us know all about that day.
Okay, I've got a little bit of a different story, but first and foremost, just thank you guys for having a platform for folks to be able to share stories
Thank you.
Awesome.
Happy to
Thank
have
you.
you.
more compelling than others, and it's a good way to let people know. And like you guys say, it's you share it with somebody, and it can trigger somebody else to do an act of kindness. So thanks both of you. We appreciate it.
Oh well, thank you, man.
you.
That actually means a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, mine's a little bit. So the story's a little bit different, and there's not really, I guess, a lure or a catch of the day, but the story is completely fishing. My friend Wayne Covington and myself. First of all, I'm Robert Garcia. I run a small Facebook page that we do reviews and just kind of film our outdoor adventures.
Fun.
That my wife and I started a few years ago called RPG Outdoors, and we do a lot of benefit stuff. We do a lot of the smaller mom and pop companies that build their lures at home, anything of that sort. We like giving light to folks like that. We're firm believers in the spend it local, make it local. Help the community out.
That's really good because that's
so-
what we're about too. So yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of really neat baits, lures, hunting stuff out there that we can buy locally, and like I said, help each other out. But this story started basically. We were at work, and a gentleman walked in the front door and was handing out flyers, just like any other normal benefit. And this one was called Anglers for Aiden. And my friend Wayne and I, we took the deal, and like I said, we fish a lot, so we do benefits pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that's going to raise money for a good cause, we're always about that. So as a joke, we took it, filled it out, and we said, hey, we're going to be Team Amus, the company where we work for. It's called Amus Electric.
Okay.
So I handed it off to my boss as a joke, and I said, hey, we're Team Amus for this event, so whenever you get a chance to send in a check for us,
Yeah.
knowing that, it was a joke. Well,
Yeah.
lo and behold, 2 weeks before the event, I get a phone call from the event coordinator and says, hey, you guys are going to be Team Amos, and here's your boat number. And I'm like, it kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Well, he sent the check in unbeknownst to us. So the story starts that way, and I told my buddy Wayne, I said, hey, man, we're on. We got to get ready for this. And I film everything I do. It always, whether somebody learns something from me or not,
I'm going to
that's
pause
basically
for
my
just
point of the video.
a second. Unbeknownst,
Sure.
Tommy. That means like he wasn't aware. Unbeknownst.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I got it.
That was
I
a
got
big
it.
word. This morning it was a big word.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst.
I
I don't even know if I'm saying that. right?
You're probably not, but
Unbeknownst. I think it's known and then st.
Oh, okay.
Unbeknownst.
Oh,
If I'm
thank you.
if I'm doing it correctly.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't think so, but
got
it's
it.
close.
We also work on vocabulary.
Unbeknownst.
Catch up with
Outside the box.
Yeah. I have to explain sometimes. There was a caller once that was saying pelagic and non-pelagic fish, and both Tommy and I were just like,
I saw that episode.
I don't know what that means. We had no clue. We were.
I heard the word fish. I figured
Yeah.
it meant water, like.
I figured that it was about the ocean, pelagic. I didn't know that there was a non-pelagic because if in my head pelagic is ocean, there's a non-ocean fish.
You're the guy that can't even talk, so that's why it's hilarious.
That's
I mean,
true.
you still
Okay.
say Pacific. Tommy, I gotta be more Pacific.
Let's get back to the unbeknownst. Sorry to interrupt the story, but we have to.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
We had to explain to
So-
the others here.
So basically, we gear up and we go to this event like any other normal event we do. I take my cameras, my GoPros, and I'm ready to film this adventure to put on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get so far into this tournament,
Mm-hmm.
hardly anything. So I thought, man, I've got to make this video up one way or another. So I take this benefit and just start filming the before and the afters. I don't like filming on big tournaments because there's a lot of guys that come out there and they don't like it when you expose their spots. So you got to be careful with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we get back, we're all about the event. We have the meal. We talk to the folks that do the event, thank them for putting it on, and I continue to do my video. So I go home, I edit this video, and I realize I have a lot about Aiden in here. And Aiden is this young kid that unfortunately lost his life with an ATV accident. And
Oh,
the
we're sorry.
family decided to do this benefit because this benefit is a scholarship that is going to be given out for another kid or another child in his name. So,
that's awesome.
that kind of piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why they call it Anglers for Aiden. So, like I said, I didn't, at this point,
Mm-hmm.
the family contacted me and they're just like, wow, why did you do this? Who told you? And I just told them, I said blankly, I said, I can't take any of the credit for it because I guess God spoke to my heart and said, this is the style of it.
Yeah.
And the video kind of goes viral within the family. I'm having to put it on YouTube, and different platforms where they can view it for the folks that don't have Facebook and stuff like that. So after a few days, I'm getting visits at work from the family, just
Mhm.
very emotional visits, thanking me and whatnot about what we did. And to me, this video was just another video for me, like normal.
Yeah.
But it kind of opened my eye whenever somebody has a situation like this family that tragically loses somebody. The video was really more, I wanted to be more about fishing, but for some reason it ended up being a lot about Aiden and his scholarship benefit. And
It's a great
the
tribute.
family is just beside themselves with what happened. And I've gotten some of our followers from the page to donate deer hunts, guided duck hunts for next year's scholarship. It's been an awesome adventure, and it just seems like it keeps giving. Folks are still calling in. What can I do for next year? How can we help? How
That's
can
awesome.
we make this bigger?
That's awesome.
For us, it was a regular fishing day tournament helping somebody out that turned into, it's like, wow, what you do out here and what you portray on a simple video can change somebody's whole outlook
Mm-hmm.
on a situation. And, just like you catching your PB fish, it can take you way back, and it's just like, wow, that's my fish, and you talk about it for the next year. And for us, it seems like this event has done that to us. It's like something that we thought was so insignificant touched so many hearts, and it was just amazing to have that feeling, that to be able to give somebody a little bit of closure. And like I said, it's been a great deal for us, and we can't thank everybody enough who put that event on.
That's awesome. I mean, honestly, dude, that's a great story. I mean, that's the whole, the smallest ripple kind of causes the biggest wave down the way kind of thing. I mean,
Correct.
you thought it was such a small little thing. You were doing just a fishing video, and it ended up being something and meant so much to so many people down the way.
Right.
That I mean, that's honestly what it's about, and that's what we all here do is fishing and things like that are therapeutic for some people. And, what you did was, in a sense, therapeutic for Aiden's family, it seems like. So,
Yeah, we
that's
appreciate what
awesome.
you do,
Absolutely.
and you could use us as much as you want to have to be a part of that promotion when it comes time to do that again.
Yeah.
And we'll have everybody or anybody who wants to come on the show and pay tribute and just share their fish story.
Yeah.
And
And they can
let's
share their
continue
stories from future events and stuff like that.
Yep.
They can call us and share their tournament story, I mean, so, uh, and again, I also wanted to touch base on what you and your wife do as far as the videos and whatnot. From all of us here, I thank you for that because we're big believers in the local artisans and the people that make their baits and create their lures and paint their lures and stuff like that because honestly it's and I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's like that old hole in the wall burger spot. Yeah, you can go to
Yeah.
you can go to McDonald's and they'll have a burger, and you can go to the hole in the wall, but the hole in the wall is going to have the better stuff. So it's just like,
Isn't that the truth?
yeah. So I mean, it's the same with baits. I mean, you can go to Bass Pro or Cabela's or Walmart or whatever and buy what's on the shelf, but the best stuff comes from somebody else's garage. And
That's true.
They put a little bit more.
Somebody's blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Somebody's heart is poured into that bait, with that plastisol. So it's just it's
Some
a
sense
big,
of pride, like I said,
absolutely,
we do.
yeah,
And if it doesn't work, then they plainly, I'll still do something for them, as a picture or something like that. But if it's a great product, some of the guys who kind of help us sponsor some of the videos and trips like that we have,
hmm
I mean, they've become almost like family to us. And it's just somebody you met over, you're scanning through Facebook, and wow, that's a really good looking lure. Next thing you know, you're more involved with them than your own family down the road.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing how that happens.
I mean, honestly, we've made really good friends and partners and stuff like that with people that we've come into contact with.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah.
You're welcome to share any of your posts that
Yeah.
you do on your own Facebook page. You could share it to our page, just to because it seems like there's a lot of similarities in what you're doing and what we're doing,
absolutely,
and
Mhm.
we could talk offline about that.
Yeah,
one, because
I was-
there is some restrictions. We don't really like to promote too many of things that a competitor. If there is one, there's not too many, but if
Yeah.
it's another product,
Yeah.
sometimes we're okay with it, just as long as it's not coming from a different box company.
yeah. One other thing
Yeah.
I wanted to mention to you, Robert, is you can message me and find me personally and message me personally, and anytime you come into contact with a newer bait company or somebody that you've come across that you enjoy using their products, and you want to say, hey, Tommy, check these guys out. Let me know.
Yeah.
You
No, you know what?
and
Robert's
and we will try to help them
The-
as much as we can.
Now you gotta be ready for the end of the barrel when you ask for that, because there's a lot of people out there. There's
Wow.
some that sell 4 or 5 packages of bait a month, and then there's some that are selling 300 a week. So
I'm ready for it. Bring it
like
on,
I-
baby.
He likes.
we're blessed with those people around here, and we like dealing with those folks. It's great to watch somebody go from the bottom and grow and still be humble.
And
And
that's
that's just basically essentially what we chase.
and that's what we love. We
Yeah.
love helping other companies grow. Because in turn, everybody kind of grows together. So if you help each other grow, it's so much more gratifying. It's
Tommy
so
likes
much better.
spending my money, but
Right.
now he's going to spend some more of Felix's money.
Well,
So it's
I
not
just
gonna,
like
just going to be mine.
I'm like
Why? Where are we going?
I'm
He's
like
going to buy product from
I'm like a
Texas.
woman in the mall. I just go around with a with a wallet, and I'm like, yeah, charge it. But
Tommy's got that personality where you just want to give him money. It's like he's such a good guy.
are you saying like I look like I'm just like a homely old man?
No,
just give him money.
You know how some people could just be like, hey, they're never going to pay you back, but you don't care. You just like, he's such a good guy. You just keep giving him money. And with no expectation, it's just there's some people
He
that
looks
you
like
meet.
he's got a good heart, so they give him.
Yeah,
There you
you
go.
come across
That's right.
people in this world that you're just like you pay for them to go on vacation, and it's just like, or I don't even know if there's a term for that type of person. Like you just
We should just make
Tommy
one up.
gets
We should just
everything.
It's called marriage.
It's got, we
There's,
should-
there's a term, they're called homeless.
yeah.
And it's not just me.
Apparently,
Felix
apparently
does the same thing.
he's saying I'm homeless.
Felix does the same thing for Tommy. Like I don't think Tommy's really ever paid for a meal. It's either Felix buying,
Which is
or-
astonishing because I'm a rather large dude. So if I've gone my whole life without paying for a meal, hey, I'm doing pretty good for myself.
All Tommy has to do is say, "Hey,
Heck
where's
yeah.
my purse?" And
We
Paul
might have
comes
to
running
get
around,
some
"Here,
pointers
man."
from you at some point.
Oh,
Oh man, but yeah, no, Robert. Honestly, dude, just any time you come across any of those companies, like I said, you can message me personally. Look me up. You'll find me on there. And
Okay.
He's hard to miss.
yeah, I'm hard to miss. But you can message me, and I'll like I said, if you have contact information for them or something like that. I mean, I would love to get in touch with some of these guys and help them grow
Yeah.
as well.
well, we're
Not
gonna
a problem. We've got a bunch of them.
we're gonna have you
I'm
back
down.
on the show. Please continue to send us in whatever you want to share, whatever you're doing to promote your Facebook.
Yeah.
Use us too, and have anybody on your page and your followers come on the show. It'll be great. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll talk more offline because I know Tommy wants to say some more stuff, but we have another show. We have another caller that's
Yeah.
scheduled. So
Well, I did want to ask him real quick. You're out in Texas, right?
Yes, sir. I am Central Texas. We're just
Oh, okay. Real quick, are you
like I
anywhere?
said,
near-
our page is RPG Outdoors, and you'll find a lot of the videos and stuff and products I talk about. You can find them there. So if you guys would like to follow, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely. And then another quick thing was, I was wondering if you were anywhere near Montgomery, Texas.
Montgomery, I'm probably about 2 hours from Montgomery,
Okay, I just wanted to
maybe 3.
I just wanted to let you know that on September 21st, that Saturday, they're going to be over at Walden's Marina. They're going to be doing an event called Casting for Casey. And I just wanted to let you
Okay.
know about this because it's one of our suppliers that is throwing this on, and it's kind of like a tribute, and also they do the function for a child by the name of Casey Alexander, who had tragically passed away after only being 3 months old, due to due to being terminally ill. So they do this as a way to kind of help kids, show kids, and do things for the children with disabilities and going through hard times and stuff like that. So again, I just want I'll post it again and
yeah, he'll make a post.
do a
but
commercial type of thing. But I just wanted to let you know about it. And since
thanks
you're
again
from that
for
area.
everything that you do from all of us here at Outsider Tackle Box Studio.
Yeah.
Tight lines,
Tight lines,
fish
bud.
more.
Fish more. Have a great Saturday and take care, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I don't want to take all the credit. It's the big
Yeah,
Okay,
points us in the direction. We just do the work. But
that's it.
like I said, thank you, and I'll be in touch with you guys.
Sounds
right.
great, man. Take care.
Take care.